Hi guys, it's Sam again. Just another quick podcast for you. So I thought I'd share some funny things that have happened. So last night I did a podcast about Boris and the leg touch with the journalist, or the alleged leg touch. And I wrote on Twitter that night as well, saying when I met Boris when I was 16 and he didn't touch my leg. It was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek joke. I mean, I did meet Boris when I was a teenager and he didn't touch my leg, so that was true. But obviously I wasn't like, not taking it seriously or, downgrading it or anything like that. But what was quite funny was some of the responses. So I've had like over 200 responses on Twitter to my comment. I mean, some of them are just like, oh yeah, that's really stupid. Why are you even saying something so stupid and things like that. But some of them are actually quite funny. I've almost started almost like my own kind of meme now, I suppose. Like, I'm the girl that said, I saw Boris and he didn't touch my leg. And people are actually responding with, this thing happened to me and this thing didn't happen. I'll give you an example. Like, someone saying, I met Fred West one time in Tesco's and he didn't bury me under his patio. So anyway, I thought I'd just read them out to you because they are quite funny. It gave me a good laugh anyway. I can't actually go back to all the funniest ones because a lot of them are like going back all day. This has literally been going on since last night, so I feel like I'm I'm really scraping the barrel. But I'll read it to you. So some of them are. I opened a packet of mini Jaffa cakes when I was 12 and it had one more than was advertised. I once saw a burglar walk past the house with an open window. He didn't burgle it. Which, that's not as funny, but, it's not too bad. I watched The Ring on DVD. The girl didn't call through my TV and kill me. I once met John Burko and he neither shouted order nor told me to sit down. What else? I met Darren Brown loads of times. He hasn't made me do or say anything against my will. Banana loaf sink pliers. So obviously someone making a joke that he has made them do something against the will. I saw Paul Weller once and he didn't take me down to the tube station at midnight. Someone else has said, I watched The Phantom of the Opera. I haven't been kidnapped by a deformed musical genius. What else is funny? I once crossed the road and didn't get run over. When I was 16, I never met my wife. I don't really get that one, if I'm honest. That's actually one of the weaker of the jokes. And then what else is there? I'm just trying to read them all. Sorry, I'm being a bit slow, but there literally is so many. It's like been going on all day. Like for on and on. I saw Margaret Thatcher once and I threw an egg at her. That was actually that's kind of missing the point of the whole thing that didn't happen really. I saw a Tom Cruise movie once. Unfortunately, I'm now a Scientologist. I once met Esther McVeigh and I didn't touch her leg. I don't get that. I don't get that, really. I walked past Gary Lineker once and he didn't tackle me. I went to the ABBA Museum once and it didn't turn me into an ABBA museum. I once met Thanos and he didn't try to snap me out of existence. Someone else has put, I saw Muhammad Ali on an open-top bus in Brixton. He didn't stop the bus, get off and hit me. Someone else said, I once played bingo with Tina and she insisted that I touched her leg. Yeah, that's not really funny. I once shook hands with Frank Bruno and he didn't punch me. I was in the same room as Michael Caine and he didn't try to blow the bloody doors off. That's quite a funny one. I like that one. That is quite funny. I once met the guitarist from Iron Maiden in a pub and he didn't play any heavy metal riffs at me. I met Phil Harding from Time Team and he didn't try to excavate me. So it's like I say, it's go on and on. I met Hugh Grant at Soho House once and made an absolute tit of myself. He did not visit any sex workers at that time to my knowledge. Don't really get that one either. Boris cycled past me when I was on a bus once. He had no bicycle helmet and was talking on his mobile phone. Didn't even make eye contact with me. So now it's kind of turned into what Boris did to us. It's kind of not funny now. So, well, this is quite a good one. I met Rod Stewart once. We were trying to buy the same garden chair. He didn't sing Maggie May. Yeah, they're getting a little bit weaker now. I think the older ones were funnier, but it's only so far you can go back on Twitter. And I actually can't go that far back to find the funniest ones because, like I say, they go on forever. This one's not too bad though. Dr. Harold Shipman was my GP and he didn't murder me. I saw Zinzan Brooke on a train once. He didn't hand me off in my face and then ran over my chest. I have no idea what that means or who Zinzan Brooke even is. So, like, if anyone can tell me in the comments what is who's in Zambrook, that'd be great. And this is, I quite liked something Stu, a guy on Twitter at @_Daily Stus. I think he's got my funniest comment actually. He wins my funniest comment. So obviously my comment, as I said in the beginning, was I met Boris when I was 16 in Parliament and had tea with him. True story. He didn't touch my leg. He responds, actually, no, he didn't. He actually said about buying a pair of velvet jeans that were too small for him. That wasn't the funniest. It was Ranen that was the funniest. Ranen. So maybe you want to check him out on Twitter @_Ranen_. He says, in response to I met Boris when I was 16 in Parliament. He didn't touch my leg. He says, harsh, rejected at such an impressionable age. That really did make me chuckle. Like, but you know, my whole life I've been sad, maybe lacking in confidence and self-esteem because Boris didn't find me sexy enough to touch my leg. Anyway, I'll leave it there because yeah, I've kind of like waffled on a little bit, but I just wanted to share those funny things with you because they made me laugh. I enjoyed it. So yeah, take care, have a look, check out my Twitter, join in, make some funny ones if you can. Like us, subscribe, share, ring the bell, do all the Twitter stuff, Facebook stuff, YouTube, everything. Thank you, bye.